Cancer. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Cancer sun, moon, and rising sign. It's a Cancer energy reading. What does that mean? I'm an astrologer and a tarot card reader, so I take astrology, tarot cards, and oracle cards to divine insights every single week for the energy that is going to most impact you. And then I provide you with those insights so that you know how to handle the energy and make progress through the energy. So every single week, a new one of these messages comes out. So please subscribe to the channel and then ring that notification bell. And then you'll get the notifications of when your favorite content comes out. Cancer content comes out every single Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. There's always an extended reading for a deeper, more detailed message, which I hope that you'll join me for, and that link is below, or join the Unbound membership. And through the Unbound membership, you will get access to all of the extended readings for the length of your membership. And in addition, you'll get multiple members only live chats with me where you can come and ask tarot card questions, etc., and all those wonderful things. Plus a bunch of other stuff that only members get. If you want to join me daily for like live tarot card readings where you can join in a live chat, come over to find me on Astrology Motivation. That's my second YouTube channel. And then you know, it's daily tarot card readings over there, and that's where I post my pick of cards too, and other content that I'll be building out over there. Just so that you know, I hope FYI. Cancer, let's start with the astrology. The astrology next week is such that if I could recommend that you go on vacation, I would. Not because it's going to be terrible, but it will be challenging. There's a lot of squares. That it's just the way everything is in the sky. The moon is squaring off a great deal. And the good thing, the moon is square and oppose, square and oppose, square and oppose. Especially, I believe it's Monday, if I'm remembering the chart well, where it's in direct opposition to Saturn. That's kind of where our 4th house matches off with our 10th house. That sense of am I a baby or am I an adult? And how far have I come? Because remember, that Saturn is square to the nodes. So that means that the moon is now square to the nodes too, and it's forming a fucking like hard ass square on Monday between the nodes and in opposition directly to Saturn. So how far have I grown? What have I expected? Have I expected to get farther along in my life than I actually deserve? What are all my accomplishments? Have I done the work? Who am I in terms of, am I a kid or am I an adult? Now that doesn't necessarily mean that there are horrible things happening in your life, but what it does mean is that this is like a check-in point where emotionally it will kind of impact you, and like, maybe I'm not good enough, I haven't done enough. That's a throwback to earlier in the week. Over this weekend, it's going to be challenging because the moon is squaring, I think it's Venus, while the moon is squaring Venus, it's Venus and Aries, it's sitting right between Lilith and the ascendant. So it's like being ashamed of yourself. Am I enough? Have I done enough? I have to work harder. I'm not good enough, or let me just go and get it and jump into it because I need to, or I want to. Maybe feeling like, just generally speaking, ashamed of what you have not been able to accomplish, which is also perspective, but it's not necessarily the truth, right? It's perspective, but it's generally being hard on yourself. So if I could recommend, especially that major square that happens on Monday, and then things ease out, especially when it forms like this perfect, really, really well-structured rectangle later on next week, with a lot of sextiles and trines. And that's an energy of, I feel stable here. I feel complete. Now I feel like, I can actually do things, get things done. And that could be when you experience a breakthrough, especially in work, because it's when Cancer is in, it's when the moon is in Virgo. So especially with kind of like realizing the process or having everything in order. In fact, in the beginning of the week, it may be very difficult for you to get everything in order. You may be finding a lot of conflicts coming up. Like like, oh, that date is taken, I have to wait to this date, or like that, oh, you got here too late, or you weren't early enough, like all that kind of stuff, like scheduling out writing out your schedule. There's going to be all these kind of conflicts where it will stabilize to a point of you feeling kind of relaxed and like, whoo, I finally made it through, and you could feel like you got everything together later on in the week. So that'll heal some of that kind of whirlwind that you had to go through. But ultimately, if I could recommend that you go on vacation. Be in a place where you can de-stress. And when all of this hits you, you can be on your own schedule and doing it on your own time and working through it at a pace that you feel most comfortable with. Is this going to be the worst week of your life? No. It's not going to be the worst week of your life. No. I mean, it may, for, God, I hope not, but generally speaking, Cancer is the moon is, it's causing a lot of trouble. It's causing a lot of challenges. What we've reflected, what image we've created, does it live up to what everybody else sees us as, or going under major scrutiny about the image that we've created and what we've projected, or what people have projected on us. Things could come up in terms of your childhood, a lot of things being dug up from your childhood. So ultimately, this is not the easiest week. It's not the worst week of your life, but it's not the easiest week. And it would be great for you to be able, happy birthday, Doug Denny. It'll be great for you to be able to be in a position where you can actually put self-care at the pinnacle and be honest with yourself and get truthful with yourself. So in a place where you feel safe enough so that you don't, when criticism comes at you, you don't feel unsafe, you don't feel attacked, or even if you feel attacked, you know that ultimately you're safe. That's sort of where I want you to be at next week. So let's get into the cards. I haven't disappeared. I was just putting my bowl of milk like a little cat. Cancer. What are the messages for Cancer this week, please? What are the messages for Cancer? What do you need them to... Oh, matter of perspective, guys. Matter of perspective. Embrace the in-between. There may not be decisions made. There may not be, that may be part of the conflict. It's like, I'm not seeing what I want to see. I'm not seeing the decisions that have been made, but embrace the in-between. This is also finding balance and finding stability. This is Libra energy. So Cancerians, I want you to really be very, very conscious of where you feel disharmony and where you feel out of balance. Remember, your feelings are going to tell you things that are going on inside of you. Flamingo is all about balance and stability and economy. So natural beauty, flamingos don't have to try hard to be beautiful. It's also about fitting in. So it could be speaking to, am I fitting in? Do I fit in? Where do I fit in? Where do I belong? Being in a beautiful environment, but economically, meaning that flamingos only use one leg. They take turns. They let themselves, because they're always standing. They don't waste their energy. So it's like, don't waste your energy. This is Libra energy. So don't waste your energy. Don't waste your resources. You can do things with natural beauty and natural fun, natural flair. There's so many wonderful things around you. It's basically saying you don't have to try that hard. And a lot of the conflict next week is feeling like I have to do more. I haven't tried hard enough. I'm not good enough. Overcompensation. So watch for that. And then we have take time out. What I say. This is legitimately, this is mama bear energy, protective energy. It's saying relax, you're protected. You have to, I'm going to say this to you again. You are protected. You are cared for. You are loved. And ultimately next week, if you could get to a place where you are loved, you are really going to be able to flourish in that space. Be around somebody who is protective of you. Protective of you, especially it's almost like next week is a good week to work out where would I want to convalesce. Not to say that you're injured, but to say that where do I want to just get right with myself or get rebalanced, right? Where do I feel really safe? To be able to put yourself in that place or in that mindset or around those people, whatever creates that space for you. It may not be a location. It may just be in the presence of someone, or in the presence of your family, or, you know, whatever, whoever it is, whatever you, oh, I know, technical, whatever you consider your safe space. This is a good place to be. Take time out being protective, right? Being protected. And then we have be generous of spirit, Leo energy. So this is your heart chakra. I feel like your heart will be full next week, especially if you are surrounded by this beautiful energy of safety. There's a lot of ferocity here, but I like that there's an energy of using that ferocity to get things done by making sure things stay in balance. And it is, and people don't give balance enough credit. It's harder to do than you think. You know what I'm saying? You ever see a ballet dancer? You ever see a gymnast? You know how many hours they fucking worked for that ability to balance? Balance is the hardest thing on earth, and that's why we have to put constant energy toward it. And those that do are amply rewarded. So where you are unbalanced is definitely here, is definitely going to be visible to you. But ultimately, there's lions, no tigers, and bears. I don't think they even have a tiger card in this deck. But ultimately, there's a ferocity here of continuing forward. I gotta be here now. This is more Libra energy. This could be... Be here now is looking at the natural beauty of things, taking time out, giving yourself peace. This is more Libra energy, seeing beauty. There's beauty here. And then we have co-create with spirit. Shit. Interesting. Co-create with spirit. That's magical. We've discussed your magic before. You are magical where you don't, you're magical where you don't know it. Even though Pisces will try to take credit for this, Cancers are the most profoundly psychic energy in the chart. You are legitimately the conduit, the mother energy, and that is metaphoric. I'm sorry. That is metaphoric. You are the mother is the metaphor for the tunnel between the eternal, the 5D, and the 3D. Okay, so you are more magical than you realize. What Cancers I don't think understand about themselves is that they're always birthing things into reality. And I don't know if you've discovered this, tell me in the comments. Leave the comments. Let me know if you felt this as a Cancerian. You say things, you talk about things, you say things, you talk about things, you desire things, and then you see somebody else have them. And that's Cancer energy, right? You birth things, you birth somebody else's life. So a lot of times we'll be talking. We don't realize that all of our words are popping into, like, they're making things happen. They're like legitimately spells. Cancerians are spellcasters. We're consummate spellcasters. And we don't, until we realize it and get a grip on it, we end up doing a lot of this for everybody else. And that's fine, especially if it's intentional. But there's just this sense of there's some sort of beauty. There's some sort of stability. We're bringing some sort of a beauty in the world. We're recognizing it. We're realizing it. This could be one of those beautiful weeks where we're feeling really down about ourselves, and then suddenly somebody walks into our lives, especially one of our children, and you look at them and you're like, look what I did. It's almost like that. It's kind of like being able to finally see your magic in action right there. Holy crap. Look at all that. Is that me? A lot of times we can't see it because what we take credit for is the valuation of others. Right? That other people having a good life, we make the better life for them. This is mama bear energy. Cancers are mama bears. That's mama bear energy. You know, it's like we are constantly manifesting things, the world to be more beautiful, especially in service to others. And I think we don't always realize We forget that we were a part of building that beauty. And this is the week where, boom, it's going to strike you. You're going to realize that all of a sudden, this is real. Look what I have. Look what I've created. And that's also going to make you very aware of your power. And it's not, oh, I am powerful, but it will make you aware of what you actually are capable of so that you know what you're capable of. You know what I'm saying? Oh. This is somebody who's beautiful. Somebody who's beautiful, somebody who shines like the sun, kind of like, oh, it's my Apollo. You know, that kind of energy. Somebody who shines like the sun, somebody who's just naturally, everybody loves them. Everybody takes care of them. The beauty is easy. The beauty, like something comes very naturally to them. The beauty is very easy. They could have blonde hair and really rockin' bod. Hello, I'll take it. But ultimately, no, this is a sense of being able to recognize yourself in the sun. And you have Leo energy here too. So after we go through all of that craziness throughout the weekend and the beginning of the week, there is a sense of, look what I'm capable of. There's also a sense of somebody coming into your life. We have Virgo energy here. This is about hard work and healing, working on our healing and stabilizing when the moon goes into Virgo. Then we have Cancerian energy, also love. There's some sort of love. There's some sort of connection here. Then we have go. We got the green light. We got the, listen, I'm going to say this. Happy birthday, Doug Danny. Again, we got the green light for something. Now, Libra's shown up multiple times. So that could be partnership and love and our connection to somebody else. So I will go into the romance specific reading in the extended. I always do that. But ultimately, there's a green light here. Is it a green light for parenthood? FYI, if you don't want to be parents yet, wrap it up. I'll always tell you when there's fertile periods, right? And when some shit could happen. But there's a green light here, especially for something that we've created. Libra, once again, Libra's all over here. Libra's like all over this reading. There's like 3 Libra cards on this reading. So there's some sort of green light with a Libra. If you're like bringing somebody home, introducing them to your parents for the first time, really scared that, oh my God, what's going to happen? Good stuff. It's going to go well. Yeah, this is all good shit. I'm just going to let you know. And that could be for anything, you know, there's this sense of, I am capable, I can do it, and things working out, even if in the beginning they were a little bit crazy. There's a green light here with a project that you're working on, something that you have created. That once again, that could be your children, right? But there's definitely like, there you are showing up in your own reading. I said this to you guys before, and I know this doesn't impact this week, but whatever is happening this week is impacting you in the summer. And it's the summer, especially around July, that something really explodes and blows up for you. Like blow in a good way, like, and I'm constantly getting this energy of, you got Cancer, you got Virgo, you got Leo, you got Libra. It's all in that time frame. Right? June through September, late September. There's something happening here. You may be insecure about, you may be thinking it's being taken away from you. You're working it out. You're putting everything in order. You're going through the stupid ass red tape that we all hate about it. Now, this week. So, this is a sense of me saying to you, the frustrations that you're able to get through this week, and that has to do with co-create with Spirit. Spirit's asking you, pay the piper. You're in opposition to Saturn. Did you do the work? Do the fucking work. I want to see you do the work. You're going to have to work it, but Spirit is going to like the way you work it. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. It's like something that you're doing this week. You're setting it up, whether you know it or not, and I think probably a lot of this is subconscious, especially consciously when you feel like you're doing everything wrong, or why is it this complicated, and you're setting something up that's really beautiful. There's some absolute yes here. Now, for jobs, this is a really good sign. like there is a level of, yeah, you're going to get the job. Maybe it's, it's taken a while for them to make a decision. People sometimes do take a while to make a decision, but this is when, yeah, you get the green light. I got to pull a moon card for you guys, but we already have a moon card here. Leo, don't let pride get in your way. Bitch. I'm telling you, don't let pride get in your way. Shit just got more colorful, Cancer. You know what that means? What is pride? Pride is the bubble wrap of low self-esteem and self-consciousness. Don't let pride get in your way. Is saying you're going to want to try to hide your imperfections now. You're going to want to try to beautify them and make yourself look bigger than you are. Don't. If you don't know how to do something, say it. If you need help, ask for it. Also, if you love somebody, tell them. This is the time to do that. Because pride is what's going to make you stop. And it's going to make you not be who you are. And we can be very prideful. All cardinal signs. It's a cardinal sign thing. But ultimately, it's like, take the hit. Be honest with yourself, right? That's what it's saying. Don't let pride get in your way. Oh, it was supposed to happen in a different way. It was supposed to happen. It was supposed to be prettier. It was supposed to be this. Fuck what it was supposed to be. Be in the here and now. There's beauty in the here and now. It's not about this. I just heard traveler. Are you getting a visit from somebody? Or is there a visit or somebody just came into town? This is, I gotta tell you, even if you haven't met this person yet, this person is changing things for you. They're changing things for you in a beautiful way. Let's get into the extended. I'll see you guys there.